everyone, it's Michelle and I am here to celebrate Ginger. Ginger has reached 5,000 subscribers on her channel, Ginger's Corner, and that is freaking amazing. And I think she and I started our channels close to the same time, so 2 years or less she has achieved this. So that's pretty amazing. So I am joining in a huge hop today that we are all helping her celebrate this huge milestone. And if you go over to her channel, which I'll have the link down below along with everyone else playing along, but her link will be at the top of the list, Ginger's Corner, she's going to have a $20 a cherry on top gift card drawing giveaway, and so you need to go check out her video to find out how to enter. I personally love a cherry on top. So all she asked us to do today was to create a layout using scraps. Ginger is all about using scraps, and her motto is there's no wrong way to scrapbook, and I love that. So I've been playing with this Max and Daisy collection from Keep It Simple for a few layouts, and I've been making dog layouts, and I decided today I would make a cat layout. So I have these 3 photos of Freddie the cat. Here he's in one of my cube boxes. Here he's on my IKEA shelf next to a box of stamps. This is the best photo of him. And then here he is also in this spot, but it's a different day. And he love, you know, if you have cats, you know how they are. They love to find a spot. And so he has decided, at some point, he's decided that this would be a great place to hang out in my room. So I thought I would document that. He is a black cat with 2 white toes, and he's a long hair cat. He's hard to photograph is what I'm trying to say. And also, he is not my cat. He is my son's cat, but my son is in college. So here I am taking care of his cat. So I thought I would just use some scraps. This was from a cut apart sheet, and on the back are tennis balls. So I thought that would be cute. And then I had this as a scrap, and I went ahead and just made it into a banner. And then this, I actually cheated, and I had not cut into this paper because both sides are cat themed, and I have not used this paper, but I cut it at 6 inches. And then this is a scrap, and I'm going to cut it down even more. It has all these wonderful circular elements for dogs, but I love the stripe. Love it, love it. And then this piece of paper is from, so if you're familiar with Keep It Simple, we have collection packs by color, and then they have ephemera that are punch out. They're all on a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and I punched them all out, and now I have them stored in one of these Pioneer, what do you call it? Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera. Anyway, I've got them stored by color, and this red color has some pink hues to it. So I did pull out this little frame. I'm thinking of using it as a cluster base. And so this yellow matches the yellow in this really well. So I was thinking about utilizing some of that. Also, I have some acrylic stars. These are old stars from Close to My Heart. They're a little bit thicker. They're nice and bright. How about using them? And also, I have some clay hearts from Keep It Simple, but I don't know if I'm going to use them. I also have these cute paw prints, and I think I may use them. They're super cute. Just as a little sprinkling or something. So what I was thinking is inking the edges in charcoal. I haven't inked the edges on anything in a while. So I inked the edge of this branding strip. I think it looks good. So I am going to ink the edges of everything. And what I think I'm going to do, and let me show you. I searched my Pinterest. I have boards for 1 photo layouts, 2 photo layouts, 3 photo layouts. And so I downloaded the images from Pinterest, these 6 layouts, and I put them in Project Life app where they're 2x2, and I printed out on a 4x6 piece of paper, but I printed it. I didn't use photo paper. I used actually a scrap piece of paper. And I printed it on with my Epson Picture Mate 400 because I tried to print it on my big printer, and okay, obviously I need a new printer ink, but you know, it cuts off. So really these are only 2 that are whole. So I did this, and it 4 of them are page maps. This one is an Allison Davis sketch. This one is a Scrappy sketch. And I have these 3 portrait 3x4s. So if I was going to use this sketch, I would have turned it this way and had a strip and a strip and maybe even more strips. I really like that one. I like this one with maybe some kind of embellishment here, or the title card. It's kind of same with this one. This one could have really used some small scraps, and I probably will go back and use that one. This one, I feel like I just recently used vertical strips like that, similar. This one would have definitely worked. Hardly any paper involved. The biggest paper would be the circle, and then maybe matting those 3 together. But in the end, I have been playing around with this, and I wanted to kind of use the paper as it was, except for, like I said, I cheated and have this 6x6. I'm probably going to put it kind of here in the middle. So I have it on 9 and 3. Well, I know it's centered. And then I had thought about just using this as a whole, or cutting the strips since they're not going to show, right? Like that, and like this, which that would totally work. But I think what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to change it up a little bit, and I'm going to make this not 12 inches, maybe 10. And then I'm going to have it stick out here and here like it's a piece of paper, kind of like a square piece of paper. And then I will have this. And I am thinking about using this. I'm not sure where, but I like that purple. I also have this strip of little mice. That's cute too. Maybe it needs to go somewhere. I also have pulled out this scrap of this orange with the yarn balls, and thought about it. Also, so the scraps I have for cats are basically the ones that the other side worked for dog. So there is this polka dot, and I had actually made a tag with the polka dot for the previous layout for Finley, but on the back side are cats. So I thought about that. I'm not sure, but maybe. So I am late to the party. We just got back from camping yesterday. A week of camping. It was so wonderful. And I knew this hop was coming up, but I also had a hop for a video that I needed to do for Shannon Blends, 1,000 subscriber hop. And so I did not get this done before I left. And we were going to get back a day earlier, but we ended up staying a day later. So that put me a day behind. But from my camping site, in the middle of the week, we had no internet at all, no cell service. We'd had to drive down the road to get a little bit, but the last place we stayed, so we stayed at 3 different state parks, and the last place I did have internet, and so I downloaded all 6 of these images, kind of looking around, see what I want to do. I looked through my photos to see what I wanted to do, and I think this is upside down. I think that 2 of these, I don't remember which 2, were in one of my Facebook memories. I try to go through my Facebook memories every day, and so I thought, no, that would be a good layout to photos to scrapbook. And so then I did find a 3rd photo. I think I just searched in my iPhone photos for cat. Oh, I was trying to find, so the date that I posted the 2 photos was not the date that I took the photos, so I went and I searched. I think I did April 2020 cat, and so then I came up with this 3rd photo. And because yeah, originally I was just going to do the 2, but this one is really a really good photo of Freddy. This one you can barely see him, but I still think it's funny that he's found his way in between right here in this cube next to that box of stamps. So where am I going with that? That I did a lot of planning, and I knew I could use this collection. I didn't have it with me, but I knew that I had some scraps, and then I had the photos. I've picked out some sketches, and I didn't want to decide on a sketch till I got home and I looked at my scraps to see what shapes and sizes. Well, this one really didn't work because I don't have like the 12-inch. I didn't have much 12-inch cat themed paper. So anyway, long story short, I started playing with it last night, and a lot of times I just have to go to bed and then wake up the next day with fresh eyes, and that's what I did. So I will I guess I'll put you on fast forward as I put this together. So thank you so much for stopping by, and if you're still with me, thank you for hanging out. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for joining my channel. And if you are, if you've been with me for a while, thank you for sticking with me. I know that I'm a little sporadic in my posting. I'm going to try to be more consistent, more of a schedule coming soon. So anyway, thank you. And like I said, go check out Ginger. All right, let me get started. Alright, I am back and I have finished the layout. Let's see what I did. I added some of these clay paw prints, and I did them in blue, purple, and yellow. Spread them out like enamel dots. I used some foam adhesive. I tried to just make like 3 clusters. And I thought about not making a title. I thought about just using Catitude or Cat Rules the World. But this tag had room for a title. I didn't really have that much to scrapbook. And so I took this super cool Melody Stories metal dies, and I love these because it's such like a fun font. Let me show you. And it's upper and lower case. So here I used upper S and then the upper cat. Cat is upper. And I just love that. And I also love that there's outlines. So like here's the A, here's the outline. Obviously I didn't have room to do outlines here. And as you can see, I really squished them together. But I knew there were 7 letters, so I put the A in the middle and just went out from the middle. And squished this down as low as I could. Then here's a little tip for you. Here's my tip of the day. I put the alphabet dies on my magnetic ink pad, stamp pad, and that way they are not lost, because I have looked all over my desk for one little letter because it flew. I don't know how that happened, but it ended up in the last place for me to look. I ended up not using the stars, even though they matched. I just felt like they didn't really go with the theme. I did add a little bit of washi tape. There's some washi tape you can get that matches this collection, and it has like a section that says dogs and then a section that says cats. And so here is some extra. Let's see, what else did I do? I used a little bit of yellow ribbon from the Back to Basics lemon ribbon, and then I just tied it off with some crochet thread. I used a date stamp here, and I feel like I'm forgetting something. I pulled out my enamel dots, but I didn't really feel like I needed them. I think it's super cute, and I can't wait to send photos of this to my son, this is his cat, and he's away in college. So, that'll be fun. I love these fun colors. The yellow, the turquoise, the stripes, the purple. It's super fun to work with. And the only piece of paper that was not a scrap besides this white was the blue. Okay, maybe this red underneath. But I mean, this was a scrap, this was scrap, this was a scrap. This was a tag I had already made for another layout. So I feel really good. I feel like I did Ginger justice in her request to use scraps. And I'm excited to keep using this collection. I have more photos of the cat, and I'm going to look and see if I have some photos of the cat and the dog, because there's a lot of dog and cat ephemera and papers. So that's what I need to do. Oh, and look, and this is what I used, a little black scrap. That's what I used to do the title. I think I did good. So I'm late. I'm sorry that my video was not up on time. If you were looking for it, please be sure and check out Ginger's channel and congratulate her on hitting this huge milestone. She provides so much to our community. All right, bye-bye.